So here we are with our Thronebreaker playthrough. I remember being somewhat good at Went 4 years ago or whatever when I played Witcher 3. So let's try this. I probably will die, but doesn't really matter. Yeah, I was testing, so let's restart here. Biting Frost. Oh, yeah, right. Magic. Basically.
The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm's sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances, and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Neve, Queen of the Twin Realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was. Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? As the Queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Neve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms.
But instead he betrayed
Caldwell
them.
had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
All right.
Hail, Your Majesty. Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed. Paper. Time will tell of what value.
Well, obviously she's going to get betrayed because in the main menu she has her face all fucked up, and right now she's as beautiful as you can hope for a queen. So...
That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so. The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
Of course. Okay, if I remember correctly, Radovid was very harsh with people. I don't really remember Radovid anymore. I'm pretty sure he was like that. He hated non-humans. He hated everyone. Especially people that failed him. I think he has failed, obviously.
I deliberated. Wasn't at all certain in giving you the task. I knew you to be an equally good strategist as I am a shepherdess. So my intuition said no. Yet Reynard interceded on your behalf. Your Grace, they're common bandits, while the Count will have a host of men-at-arms to command. Next time, I shall trust my gut. All right, speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As Your Grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the strays' camp in the forest near Lokeren. We waited for nightfall to surprise them as they slept.
But they never sleep.
Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty. Straw-stuffed dummies round the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
Okay.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
They stole all the money of the kingdom? Nice.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, Your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be Your Grace's wish.
After weeks in the saddle, your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it.
So the
Do you
bandits.
see now, Raynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
Alright. Welcome to a tutorial. You should be acquainted. Yeah, let's read the tutorial I didn't read when I was testing. You can control your character by using... Alright, follow the Colston Road. Will do. Still looks like shit, but well, once I have my Xbox, things will go better, I think. Follow the Can I walk on the... Ah, she can walk over stuff. So I'm actually an army, not just the Queen herself, or at least a group of soldiers. Alright, let's do what the tutorial asks of me. So we're going to the IRA. You will expand your army throughout the game, but to do so you must collect gold, wood and recruits. While on the road you can find useful items and even companions, alright? If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to thoroughly explore the map. Alright, banners are recruits, and apparently junk is money. Okay. Can I talk to this dude? No, apparently there is an icon. Ah, there you go. Icons. How do I click this? Ah, there you go. Wood and money. Well, the video showed people gaining more from that. That means the difficulty setting is definitely tough. Alright, so I need to be on the lookout for those little symbols.
Oh, I thought it were bandits riding in.
More wood. I don't know. Wood doesn't seem like a very valuable resource. Metal, maybe. I would have gone with gold, iron, or steel, and people. That makes more sense. If wood were so important, peasants would be kings. Alright, let's talk to these people.
Milka, they stretched her over a fire till she told them where she buried her gold.
Ooh.
Rather die than tell him she would. But I know where she kept it. Sit tight, sketch it out for you.
Ah. Nice. You have found a treasure map. Search the area and you may just find the secret location. Alright. So it's in front of some shack near the mountains.
The strays, they're called, Your Majesty, because they bite something nasty and bay as if by the moon possessed. The strays, they're called, Your Majesty,
Alright.
because they bite something nasty and bay as if
Aha.
by the moon possessed.
More wood. Time to requisition the wood from the people. Alright. Let's see where we can go next. So apparently I will be able to cross the river at some point, but not now. I guess logic dictates I go through the left side. Yeah, let's stick to the left and I'll swing around. Ah, an obstacle blocks your path. Remove it. You will need to spend some of your resources. Alright. I'm guessing wood. Your Majesty, it seems someone felled an old oak which now blocks the road. Unfortunately, our wagons cannot go around it. How do you wish to proceed? Have the longer sort the matter, our soldiers should conserve their strength. Use axes and put the soldiers to work. I think it makes more sense to spend what I have in abundance, which is wood and gold. I don't know how important people are, but I only have 50. Let's use gold and wood. What? I gained. Alright, I gained actually wood. I thought I was going to spend it, but apparently I misread. I'm going to be more careful reading. Aha! Maybe this is the treasure. Yes. Loot! Congratulations, you have discovered a card that can be used in... whatever. I'm not going to be playing any Went. It was decent enough, but I'm tired of card games. Alright. Onward. I guess north is the only way. Let's be careful. I don't know how fighting works. I presume it jumps to the Went board, but maybe it does matter if you engage one group of enemies or two. Who knows? Most interactive objects are marked clearly, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you should best be prepared for anything.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meade charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack! Charge!
Okay. Warrior Queen indeed. Okay. Let's see if I die in the first battle. Okay. Meade was convinced the bandits would flee to the cover of the forest upon realizing their grave mistake. After all, no ordinary bandit would dare attack the retinue of a queen, yet the strays of Spala were of a different breed. They held nothing sacred. Okay, what the hell? The unique cards will appear in this battle. A key battle... What? Ah, alright. This is not selection, they're telling me. Alright. They're telling me those are the conditions of battle. Alright, let's see if I die horribly. This is the battlefield. You will play your cards on the bottom half and your opponent on the top. Alright. Units can be played on one of two rows, melee or ranged. But remember, the abilities of some cards may be different depending on the row. Really? Okay. So melee must be first row, ranged second. Ah, there is an icon here. Yeah, alright. This is different. I don't remember that being the case in the other one. I think there were more rows. Standard battle can last up to 3 rounds. Huh. The first 2 win. Yeah, I remember. Players alternate their turns. During your turn, you can play only 1 card, but you can use any number of abilities. Okay. The player who goes first in a match is the same who initiated the battle. In this case, you encountered an ambush, so your opponent will have the first turn. Oh, that's bad.
They are, easier they are to target. To attack the Queen? An outrage!
Alright. The strength of each unit you play adds to your army's total strength. Alright. The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of a round will win the round. What is the end of a round? Alright. That is very odd. Some units have armor. Armor absorbs certain amount of damage. Okay.
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
Most cards have an ability of some kind. To learn about it, select the card and read its short description. Additional information will appear if you right-click the card. Play any card. Any, really. I don't think that... Do you see that card has more power on the... Yeah, my power is lessened on this difficulty, it seems. This has 8 on the video, this has 6, and this has 11. Alright, play any card. Let me see what this does. Move 1 unit to the row opposite this unit and damage it by 1. Okay. Oh, that's very strange. So I'm guessing the slingers can move melee cards back here. I don't know. Alright, let's see what we have. Boost self by 5. What the hell does that mean? I have no idea. Damage an enemy by the number of cards on this row, including self. Okay, that sounds good. But I need to win the round, which I actually don't know what that means. Play a copy of each adjacent unit from your deck. Well, that means I should probably use this as a last resort when I need, let's say, to win a round. I can double or triple my power. Let's use this. I don't know what I'm doing, but whatever. Play any card.
1 bolt, all I need.
Normally, stability allows him to deal damage equal to the number of cards on the row where it is played. His ability is activated when he is played. When I did play him, can I attack? Alright. Alright. What the hell is that? Whenever an enemy takes damage, boost self. What the hell does boost even mean? I think I will find out soon enough. Okay, let's play the count. I think if I have more of this, which I actually have no idea if I have, I'm going to assume I do. Maybe I can... The Lyrian Scythemen. Okay, let's play these dudes. Let's see what they do. You can play them on different rows. Interesting.
What?
No, what the fuck?
The
Jesus.
strays took tail and run.
What the hell? I fucked that up. Shit. I thought I had select these dudes. Whatever. Infinity allows her to boost a unit's strength by 4 and add 1 armor point to it. She can use this ability once every few turns. To use Maeve's ability, first select her and then select one of your units. Okay. Yeah, that was horrible. Okay, select Maeve. Let's get to a count. That was
I shall teach you
ridiculous.
to respect the crown, you dogs!
Can I not attack? How do you attack? Okay, what? How do I know when she can use her cooldown? Alright. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is a very odd tutorial.
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Okay. Yeah. Jesus, I really fucked that up.
Should have listened to me.
Salt of the earth, they are, Your Grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Scythemen have the loyalty abilities, means that their other abilities are activated every time you use Maeve's abilities. Jesus.
Yes! Our victory is assured! Sound the horns! May they sing praises of this triumph for ages!
I have no idea what's going on. This is a very odd game. So I don't draw cards at any point. When you have played all your cards, the end turn button will turn into a pass button. When you pass, you will not be able to perform any actions. To end the last turn of a round, press the coin button. Okay. The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of a round will win. In the event of a tie, both will receive a point.
The battle's not yet done. It is better to conserve our strength, prepare for a strike that will prove decisive.
What the hell did just happen?
Battle formation! Protect the Queen!
I have no idea what the hell is happening. This is a very odd game indeed. Alright. So you don't draw cards, or not that I can see. Logic dictates I play the Scythemen first, I think. And I should... Fuck, you cannot unselect it? Ah, yeah, you can. I can put this wherever I want. But I know they have that ridiculous... I honestly... I'm having a hard time understanding this game. Alright, let's put the scythemen here.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's play these dudes here then.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn bugs are killing me.
Catch 'em all!
So I can do 3 damage.
Give me a target.
Can I attack her? What the hell? Ah, alright. How the hell do I know what's the cooldown on her ability? This is just stupid. Okay, whatever. I have no idea. Is there... What are these numbers? Alright, whatever. I think it would be very hard for the enemy to do anything to...
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
You have won 2 rounds in a row, which means you're the battle's victor. Very strange game.
I congratulate you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
I guess cooldown 3 means I can only use it once every fight, I presume. That's what that means.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Neve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road afore.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
Okay. Very nice. The loot is ours. Alright. Well, so the objective of the game is to lower the power of your enemy as much as you can and boost your power as much as you can. Very different from other card games, I think. But I think I'm understanding. I don't remember it being that way, but maybe it was.
Ah, I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the Pearl of the North. With its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle, I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve.
Alright, survey your army. Pitch camp by pressing the 10th button. Alright. I guess this is where I can, I don't know, sort through my cards. Camp buildings allow you to expand your army and give you access to important information. Most camp buildings can be improved in your workshop. These improvements will give you access to stronger units, thus easing your journey, alright? Enter the workshop, which is what? This? You can check your main objectives and official correspondence. Alright. Here you can build and improve buildings. To improve your camp buildings, you must collect the appropriate quantity of gold and wood. For your journey, you will need access to a regional map, but to get it, you will first need to improve your royal tent. Upgrade your royal tent, okay. Holy crap, that's a lot of gold. Provide access to a map of your current region. Alright. What does this do? Thanks to this improvement, you now have access to a regional map, which you can open from the main game screen. The workshop itself can also improve. With each subsequent improvement, you will gain access to new, stronger units. Go to a command tent to view your army. How do I do that? This is the royal tent, command tent. Alright, let's see. Holy Jesus. In the command tent, you can create units and build your army from available cards. Improving this building will increase your army's recruit cap, allowing you to use stronger units. The cards currently in your deck are displayed on the left-hand side. Alright. At a very low resolution. It's basically because my PC sucks, but whatever. Alright, all cards available for you to create and place in your deck are displayed on the main screen. So I can create this green stuff. This is what I have. Alright. You can gain access to new cards by upgrading your training grounds and workshop, as well as through certain story-related tasks. Grayed out cards. I don't see any. Are available but have not been created. You must first create them before you can include them. Okay. Your deck must contain a minimum of 25 cards while not exceeding your army recruitment cap. Currently, your recruitment cap is 125. What does that mean? I don't know. To create new cards, you need a particular resource, recruits. You can gain recruits at conscription posts, which are marked in the map with a helmet icon, as well as to story tasks. You've received additional resources to recruit a Wagenburg card. Right-click now on the Wagenburg to preview and recruit it. Where is that? Is this Wagenburg? What? Rivium Wagenburg. Order. What? Okay. I guess they want me to buy this card. Yeah. Right click to preview it. Alright. And recruit it. How do I recruit it exactly? Here. Yes, I guess. So it's more like green. They say grayed out, but it's greened out by the looks of it. Don't I have these dudes? Add Wagenburg to your deck. Okay. You can now view and create new cards, or return to the main game screen to continue your journey. Alright, let's see what I have in the Arbix. I have no idea what the hell is going on. This is the leader. Permanent resilience. When Maeve uses her ability, reduce her cooldown by 1. Is this a card? What the hell is this? Boost a unit by 10. Oh, that's a lot. What did I just do? Well, there we go. So I guess I can have one more of these boosts. I wonder why are these separated here? Okay, whatever. Deploy. Give 1 charge to units with depleted order. What the hell is order? Deploy. Play a copy of each adjacent unit from your deck. That's good. This guy is good. Auto. War wagon. Spawn 2 light infantry on the right. Okay. Do I know what light infantry does? Apparently not. So I have 5 Lyrian Arbalists. Okay. 5 Scythian Scytheman. Whatever. Regiment Drummer. Play the top Blitz unit from your deck. What is a Blitz unit? Apparently we have a lot of Blitz. That's decent, I guess. Summon all copies of this unit. Rivian Pikeman. How much strength does this have? 3. What is this full icon? Units with order cannot be used for 1 turn after being placed on the battlefield, whereas artifacts can be used immediately. What? This is so odd. What is this full icon, I wonder? Is that the health? No, it's not the health. Deploy a random ally from your graveyard. Could be useful. Okay, let's do it like that. I'm very new to this. This is just food. Does that actually cost me something? I wonder. Okay, doesn't matter. You can now take a look at your other camp buildings to familiarize yourself with their functions. Alright, let's see what they do. Letters. The Royal Tent, you can view letters and maps you have received so far, as well as keys and card fragments. The Royal Tent screen can also be accessed from the main screen by pressing the knapsack. Okay. Let's see. Your Highness, artisans from Gradobor have prepared a new tapestry pattern for the throne room. I have included an engraving. Will you be pleased with it? You will be pleased with it, I hope. A Cintrian lion inherited from King Coram I. Bird fangs over stunning realism, and the ancestral sword of the lands of Temeria appears as if forged in the very depths of Mahakn. I have no doubt I shall prove to be the castle's latest masterpiece. Alright. Ridiculous. Letter from Demavend. Dear Meave, you've my gratitude for attending the summit. What luck we did not put off meeting any longer. From what my men say, armies on the march are kicking up a veritable dust storm across the Yaruga. Come what may, remember that you have my full and unconditional support. Well, we have a simp alert, I guess. Reports noted increased Nilfgaardian activity in foothills of Amel Mountains and near Riedbrunn. Ambassador claims routine training exercises, number of troops, quality of equipment indicate otherwise. Recommend strengthening border forces and tripping patrols. I wonder, is it really on the south of the northern kingdoms or in the north of the northern kingdoms? The Strays of Spala, a bandit group formed after revolt in dungeons of Spala Castle. Mainly pickpockets, racketeers, cut-purses, and assassins, armed with slings, daggers, instruments of torture stolen from Spala. Cleverer and bolder than common bandits, attack heavily armed convoys, noblemen mansions, unable to determine the identity of the leader. Alright. Let's see what this is the mess tent. Ooh, I can have conversations with your companions in the mess tent. Give them a little bit of time and you may just learn a secret or two. Okay.
A bit of respite, Reynard.
Yes. But if you've any new orders, Your Grace, I can be ready at any...
At ease, Reynard. At ease.
I wonder why they make you click when these sentences... If I were the developers, I would just move forward. Why do you have to click? There is nothing to gain by that. Well, in this case, there is. Yeah, Wilhelm is a fucking bastard, obviously. A disappointment.
Alas, I've come to fear Willem might simply not be cut out to be a king, let alone a good one.
A harsh judgment, Your Grace. Let's not be hasty. The prince is but 16 summers to him.
And is thus fully grown. The crown he should be able to bear at his age. Yet I left the land in his care for but a few months, and look what's become of it. Bandits roam and loot unchecked.
We might yet learn of mitigating circumstances. Events beyond his control.
Would that it were so, Reynard. Would that it were so. Elsewise we must hope Ansaeus will demonstrate more wit than his brother. Though I see little chance of that either.
Alright, let's talk. Are we friends? I guess we are friends.
Don't you find it wearisome sitting alone? Wouldn't you prefer another's company? Swapping tales with the innkeep, even?
Okay.
Your concern, I most appreciate, Your Grace. But I prefer silence.
Has it always been thus with you? Ever a man apart?
Quite the contrary, Your Grace. As a youth, I gloried in company, delighted in conversation.
So what was it that changed you?
I became bitter in my old age.
That delight nearly cost me my head. But do you truly not know the tale, milady? How I came to be your departed husband's aide?
No.
I don't. But would gladly hear it.
I had but 20 winters behind me when I enlisted. Yet I was granted the rank of lieutenant from the start. Not by merit, but by birth. The respect of veteran officers, both my peers and seniors, that they could not grant. Nor did I deserve it. To earn that respect became my driving aim. And to seem wise beyond my years, I began spouting off about the king's decisions. This maneuver Reginald botched. That he failed to think through. And yet elsewhere he'd blundered like a schoolboy.
Yeah, there speak badly of your monarch.
Talk of that nature could only ever result in misfortune.
It was not long before I was clanking about in shackles. Another officer had reported me. I was charged with lèse-majesté. The court-martial took but a quarter of an hour to deliver verdict and sentence. I was guilty of treason, and the noose awaited me.
Of course.
But Reginald first stayed the execution, then ordered that I repeat every word I'd uttered about his person or deeds. Soaked with sweat, my voice cracking, I did as he ordained. Reginald listened, raptly and silently, and when I'd finished, he declared I was right. He then appointed me his personal aide. A clever lad like you, I can always use at my side.
Indeed. Though hardly sharp himself, wisdom in others Reginald both recognized and heeded.
Ah, so it was actually true that he was a commander. Alright. I didn't know that.
It was then I swore two things. Firstly, never again to wag my tongue like a fool. Secondly, never to betray his trust.
And you never did. Know what he told me moments before he passed? Trust none of them, Meave.
I'm gay.
Save Reynard. The old sod was right about that, at least. I thank you for sharing that tale, Reynard. Truly.
Very interesting. So, a humble king, not something you see every day.
It's time I attended to other matters.
Reynard, who the hell is this dude? Who are these creepy fuckers?
Worked in a mess once that served no meat, not even sausage. Weren't long before the men rioted.
It's finger them. Alright, let's talk to this dude. Aha! So it's a spy master of some sort. Okay, let's see if we can build something. Apparently, you cannot go to the bathroom in the game. What the hell is this? Royal treasure. Increase the number of trinkets Maeve can equip to 3. Apparently I could get it, but let's see. If I what? This is locked. What the hell is this? Watchtower. Use scouts to mark the location of treasure and resources on your regional map. That's a good idea, I think. Probably going to build that. Game between 25 to 75 gold for every battle won. I think I already built this. What? Training grounds. I don't have training grounds? I don't have the money for the training grounds either. Better Lyrian arbalists. The other things I think I already have. Not enough resources, okay. I guess I can get this. Enables you to create new support units in the command tent. The war wagon. I don't know how good that is. The crushing trap. Set the power of each unit on this road to the average of all units' power, then destroy self. What? So I guess I can buff shitty cards with this forager. Destroy the unit to the right and boost self by its power. If it's an artifact, boost self by current power instead. I don't have many artifacts, I think. Let's get the thingy here. The watchtower. will make exploration easier. Probably will get the training grounds, but at the moment I cannot do anything. Don't have enough wood or money, so... Alright. Remember that you can open your map by clicking on the compass. Alright. Let's see. Holy hell, this is crazy. Your primary task is marked with an exclamation point, which I guess is behind the video. To see what awaits you next, scroll through the map. Scroll? Holy crap. This is ginormous. So we have to keep plowing southwest, no, southeast. There is a, this is the treasure I already obtained, I think. How do I get to this place? I don't think I can. I guess my country or this country must be on the southern, because if we're right from a summit of the northern kingdoms from the north, that means we are in the south of the northern kingdoms, which means we will face... Alright, I have scrolled through a map. What the hell does this do? Open legend. Alright. Player. I have scrolled. Jesus, what the hell does this do? Let's waste the money. We wish to send the scouts to reveal more areas of the map. Yes. Oh, that's good. Let's say yes and see what happens. Okay. Let's avoid wasting all my money just yet. Alright, let's continue. What do they, why do they want me to come here? Why? I guess because I can build stuff, alright. Need like 2,000. So my children are a disappointment. Who the hell is this person?
Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed along the high road? In broad daylight, no less.
Okay.
Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking rights, why I'd have gone round, through Sodden. They told me, Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, a damn disgrace. They told me, Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, a damn disgrace.
Hilarious. Okay, what's this? Your army's morale can change. Neutral morale has no impact on your cards, whereas low morale lowers each unit's strength by 1. A high morale increases it by 1. The army current's level of morale... Alright. What? Changes in morale depend on your choices throughout the game. To increase it, make an offering at a wayside shrine. But remember, after victorious battles, morale returns to neutral, so you must always keep an eye on it. So actually winning battles reduces morale? That doesn't make any sense. Morale high. How high can it go? I wonder. Ooh, monsters. I guess Geralt hasn't been born. Ah, he must have been
Gods
born.
have mercy. Whatever is this filth?
Necrophages. Drawn here by blood's scent.
For such vile monstrosities to prowl the high roads of my realm. I won't allow it. Attack!
She's so crazy. Everything is attack, attack and attack. Okay, a pilgrimage cut short. Who were these travelers whose bodies now litter the roadside? They had the look of pilgrims who found misfortune after crossing paths with the strays of a spada. The bandits had slit their throats, leaving the bodies to rot under the sun. They would likely have known the stench would attract the attention of flesh-hungry scavengers, thus exposing the next passersby to a horrific death. Clearly, this realization hadn't bothered them in the slightest. Alright. Let's see what monsters have in store for me. A trophy is a unique type of card, and you can have only one on your deck at a time. Okay. The trophy will automatically appear on the battlefield at the beginning of the match.
Fucking broad daylight, with the heat positively sweltering. Have we to do with some manner of sorcery?
We shouldn't exclude the possibility, my lord. And great caution we must exercise.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Your rows are now covered in fog, which is one of several row effects you will encounter. Row effects affect all cards on a given row and can have either positive or negative. I'm guessing fog is negative. Later on, you will also gain access to cards that allow you to add similar effects. I remember Frost being
Raynwood, what is this?
horrendous.
Some spectre? A strigger?
I can't be sure, your grace. It's the first I've seen of any such thing.
Alright. Trigger this ability when moved from the battlefield to the graveyard. So if I kill this, another one appears. Great. Alright. What does this do? Boost a unit by 10. When I deploy it, it does damage. Why do I wonder if the positioning matters. I guess it does. Alright, let's put the farmers.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
These carrion eaters. I know them. Appeared on my estate last spring, enticed by the corpses of those of my sheep that fell. Harmless at first, until, that is, they fill their guts. Seemed to become quite powerful then.
Alright. What the hell? Why did this go down? What's this? I guess this means I can use Maeve's power. I really should read the manual. I didn't. Why do I want me to use the tonic? I don't think it's a good idea, honestly. Let's try to murder the ghouls. I think I can only destroy their... can only use the... Okay, what's her... You wanna die? 4 and give it 1 armor. Guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's use Maeve to use this dude play the archers. Ah, yeah, this is the cooldown of her ability. Can I not? I have to use it? Yes, I can give it to the ghouls. That's hilarious. That's not what I would have done. Well, but whatever, they forced me to do it. If they can kill these dudes, I'm fucked.
Fearsome they look, true. But they bleed just as we do. Onward! Slay the filth!
I think I have won this round.
One bullet's all I need.
Alright.
Ah, so fortunate we routed the beasts before they had a chance to gorge.
The problem is now those necrophages or whatever have stuff here on the graveyard. I cannot look at the graveyard. Interesting. So a trophy with resilience stays on the battlefield. That's a good one. I can see a graveyard. What? Summon a copy when it dies. Okay. That's horrendous stuff. Okay, let's deploy the stupid pikemen.
A time to sow and a time to die.
Your Grace, yet more come.
They fill their bellies, man. This doesn't bode well. Oh no, not well at all.
Yes, I agree. Don't despair, you fucker.
Give me a target.
All right. What the hell is that?
Strong as steers they've grown, and they show no fear.
Frenzied, my lady. It's bloodlust. They lose all instinct to survive, feel no pain whatever. I've witnessed this before.
Your Majesty, we must give ground. Fall back. We can't win. Must minimize our losses.
Fuck you. What the fuck? Ah, fuck.
My queen, there is no shame in ceding the field when fortunes turn sour.
Why do I say I should save my strength? What the hell does that mean? Well, obviously I'm going to lose, but... Destroy the highest enemy, then boost all allies by its unit's power. Well, I should have read that. But that's going to be hard for me to counter. I don't see how I can win. How can I win that? If you reserve cards, you... Okay. Interesting.
Victory must be ours now. We shall not retreat. Arms at the ready. Attack! Look there! Yet another abomination.
No, that stench. My salts. Where are my salts?
I don't know. How do I counter this ridiculous thing? Play the Wagenburg on the melee row. The ability of this card becomes more powerful with each additional unit that is played on the same row. What does this deploy? One charge to all units with depleted order. What the fuck is order? I still don't understand. Deploy an enemy by the number. Okay, yeah, this is self-explanatory. The problem is this piece of garbage can eat my most useful card and feed to his beasts. So I guess I will play him last. Okay, finally they explain cards that have the order ability can be activated manually at any time you choose during your turn, but only after enough time has passed since placing it on the battlefield. The icon on the bottom of the card will indicate when the ability is available to be used. I guess the sleep thing. During your turn, you can activate any number of cards that have the order ability. Most can be used once, but the order ability of some cards can be activated several times. Okay. I guess this guy can make this attack instantaneously. Jesus Christ. This is crazy. Alright, I'll do what they ask me to.
Arbalest to your command.
I don't understand. Okay. How do I know when he can activate his order? This is crazy stuff. What's this? How do I know when he can use his ability? Okay.
We must trust each other.
Okay, now I understand what that charge business means. I want to give it more armor, you fuckers. Okay, whatever. Stupid idiots. Okay, these Wangerburg dudes are useful, yes. How do I know he won't need this and I'll lose? Jesus. Your opponent has run out of cards and you have a sizable advantage. Your victory is assured. You can either pass your turn or play out your glorious triumph to the very end. Could have depleted that more, but whatever.
I'm a war, sir.
Do like 4 damage, don't I? So like here I take 2, here I take... let's kill this shit. Yeah, how do I know when the enemy can use their abilities? That's... I guess...
The beasts hadn't a chance against us. Victory is ours.
That's kind of annoying, honestly. I think the UI is somewhat confusing. Maybe it's because I didn't read the manual. I will read it. I can just assume I will be explained everything. Okay, my beloved, please write as soon as you reach the temple. I know only 2 weeks have passed, but my heart weighs heavy with thoughts of you. Our home feels empty without you. I hope our offering, though modest, will please Mother Goddess. With her blessing, we shall have a child at long last, I have no doubt. You will be moving, and you will make a loving father as husband. Please be vigilant and return to me soon. Well, that's not going to happen. Aha.
Many trees we felled, my lady. Might you have need of them? So, take whatever your heart desires.
Thanks. You know what? I think I'm going to get that stuff that gives you gold when you win battles. It seems useful. All right. I don't think I'm going to waste money on the scouts, honestly. I'm going to be exploring anyway. Okay, let's go. Cutting signposts unlocks the ability to fast travel. Okay. I don't know why I would want to go back to anywhere. Okay. Let's enter this little town. I am the queen, I will steal everything. Alright. We took...
Lady, the masks they wear. Have you seen them? They've fangs, snouts, horns. Like a right proper nightmare.
Horns, okay.
Your Majesty, I beg of you, thrash them bandits, please. Scared to step out into me own fields, I am.
It's annoying.
To raise an hand against the Queen? These hounds hold nothing sacred. Thank you for listening to this tired bag of bones. Folk haven't lent an ear to old Poppy in a long while. Please take this for the road.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, I beg of you, thrash them bandits, please. Scared to step out into me own fields, I am.
Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be paying scouts anymore. Let's recruit people.
Soon, Queen and retinue arrived at Hawksburn. The men stationed there they found standing at attention, baking under the blistering noonday sun.
Your Majesty, Count Caldwell.
Stand at ease, Sergeant, and report.
The local peasants we've rounded up in the yard, Your Grace. Expect they might have lent the bandits aid. Yet our courtesy hadn't inspired them. They haven't peeped a word. Might it please Your Grace to summon the hangman? He ties a noose for them, should have them jabbering right quick.
I'll speak to them first.
Your Majesty, for the Queen to question commoners, why, it's simply not proper.
Whom for? I shan't be stripped of crown and titles for it, so no impediment do I see. Lead me to them.
Bow low for your sovereign, Her Majesty, Queen Maeve of Lyria and Rivia.
Have mercy, Your Grace. We bear no guilt, we simple folk.
Okay. I think we shall be good to humans.
Calm your hearts, good folk. Though your queen I may be, you are subjects, not slaves.
Maeve extended a hand, the royal ring gleaming upon it. Unfamiliar with protocol, a pleb gripped it firmly and gave it a shake as hearty as a good scrub in the tub.
My, we shall be addressing one another by name afore long.
This is an outrage! Guards! Grab him!
I've all in hand, Caldwell.
Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm not accustomed, no how.
Nonsense. You've a firm grip, a spry handshake, and a bold spirit I can respect. What do they call you, man?
Get out.
Helmer, son of Florence.
Delighted, Helmer. Now understand me, man. I am in dire straits and in need of your aid. So please, answer my queries in full and forthrightly. The bandits, whom do they follow?
Him, my lady. We've seen him. No name, just an odd title. The Duke of Dogs, they call him.
My, a blue-blood thoroughbred mutt. Where are he and his hounds bound? Did he say?
That recall, Imogen? What do you name? A Gleeton or something?
Clayton. Lord Clayton. His estate lies to the south.
Sound the horns. Have the men form up. We march at once.
Milady! Harbour no ire for the Duke. He's a good man. Gave us proper brass for the welcome we gave him. Shared what grub he had.
So they do support the bandits, huh?
Shut it, louts. The Queen's had her say. Your Grace, your orders. What are we to do with them?
The choices you make will have consequences. Some may be felt immediately, while others will take time. Choose carefully. Let's whip them, because they do support the Duke, apparently.
The Crown's foes you sheltered. To confess your deeds you refused, and at the last you dared beg mercy for bandits, proving you realise your crimes, not in the least. So I must help you understand them. With some aid. A tightly braided whip.
Yeah, I agree with that, I think.
Sergeant, 20 lashes apiece to the men, half that number to the women.
Because I'm a feminist. Or not.
Yes, milady! Take right, no!
Niamh set off toward Lord Clayton's estate at a gallop, her mount knocking the peasants aside as it kicked up a cloud of dust. The folk of Hawksburn spoke of the royal visit long after, albeit ever behind closed doors and in hushed tones.
Okay. 20 lashes. Who is so stupid as to confess having sympathies for the man that stole the royal treasury? You have to be such a moron. Notice boards are a great source of information about what's happening. Clicking on them will cause markers to appear, showing you places of interest, okay? Yes, my queen, I helped the bandit take your gold. Please don't do anything to me. Look at that. I guess that's why you have fast travel. You may miss, maybe when you have a lot of money you can spend on the scouts, or at the end of a map to reveal anything that you fail to get.
What is this, Reynard? Bandits attacking royal tax collectors in broad daylight.
They shall pay dearly, your grace.
They shall indeed. And not only they. Rot has crept into Lyria, Reynard. My kingdom has been poorly kept.
Yes, I agree. Your Grace, 2 of your subjects humbly request aid. Jarplek and Wilmer, they call themselves. Seems a wagon axle snapped and they have need to hurry to the market. What are your orders? What the hell is this green thing? Ah, I get morale. Well, I already have good morale. Let's give them the timber. Gold for timber, that's a good swap. Ooh, a mysterious cave. Interesting game. I wonder what happens if I lose a battle. My queen! A stray of Spala was found inside the dwelling. He was wounded during the siege of Hawksbury and then abandoned by his comrades. The location of their spoils he offered to share. That is, should we spare his life. Let's take the treasure, I think. What would Radovid do? That's the question. I don't remember anymore. Radovid had dealings with the thieves, the Big Three or whatever they were called. I'm pretty sure he did. I need to read what Radovid did on Witcher 3. And I'm certain in Witcher 1 he also had dealings with Salamander, or at least spoke to him. So he's not above treating with criminals. Let's do this one. Aha! The people are angry, but the army is angry. Whatever. We shall boost their morale some other way. Can I go inside the... Apparently not. A piece of something.
That rumble. What is it?
Look out! Rock slide!
Okay. I died? What? Okay. Let's see. It's a puzzle. In a flash, Reynard leapt for Meave, wresting the queen from her saddle. Had he arrived a moment later, Meave would have met her fate under a massive boulder. Alas, she was not yet free from danger. The entire escarpment had begun to collapse on the road, along with the temple that had stood on top of it. The screams of crushed dying soldiers cast a somber shadow upon the queen, yet she needed to collect her wits and act quickly to establish control over her unit. Destroy all boulders. So I have a battle against boulders. Only one round. Okay. Defeat the rocks. I wonder what happens if you lose. Some battles are subject to special rules where strength alone is not enough to win. To be victorious, you must complete the specific goals. On the exploration maps of such battles are marked with a puzzle icon. Okay. So I have to destroy boulders. And I guess they are going to damage me weakly. Alright. This particular puzzle battle, your goal is to destroy the boulders before they reach Maeve's Row. Okay.
The bluff crumbles! Fall back! Save yourselves!
Your Grace, the wagon. We can use it as cover. Forward. We must move it forward.
Do I have to? I don't want to. I want to play it on Maeve's Row. I guess if the idea is to protect the queen, it makes sense.
What now?
Yeah, we deploy these dudes and start shooting that.
You're far fewer than I presumed. Summon your comrades, damn it! Chop chop! Before I reach for my whip.
I think that was a ridiculous idea.
Our ballista, your command.
Okay. So I did not kill them. I think I can... Yeah, I can kill the thing now.
Armor won't save.
Why does this keep winning armor? Whenever a card appears on this row, gain 1 armor. So when the rock gets there... I don't think. Why would damage an enemy by the number of cards on this row, including itself? Yeah, it's 5 cards now.
The wagon! Use the wagon now!
Yes, I know.
We've come through, Reynard. I thank you.
And there you go, I could have won money here. If I had that. I'm going to
The walls
heal
of the
that.
temple collapsed. The buttresses doubtless damaged by something.
Or someone. There's
Yeah.
naught we can do here. We ride on.
That was no coincidence, I agree with the queen. Let me see how much does it cost to build that thing. That gives me money when I win. There was something that said that. Holy crap. I need to build this first. So 2,000 gold. Alright, let's... Yeah, this is useless. Let's go with the training grounds, I think. So 2,500, and then I go for this. I need more gold. Seems to be a very useful resource. But obviously that was an assassination attempt, if I ever saw one. I wonder if you can save somehow in this game. Can you save? Save and exit, alright, great. Kind of reminds me of Diablo or something like that. Okay. So, let's look at the map. I need to go to a state of whomever. Or I can... I don't think this is timed in any way, is it? Let's try to go south to this graveyard. Sure, there will be a lot of fighting here. Or maybe I should go north. Pretty sure north will be blocked by this. Yeah, this must be quest related. It's impossible. That is not. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go north. Then I have to come south anyway to go to the state. So I come south and move west. Let's take the road. Now I need to actually go around this place.
A peasant cart, loaded with a heap of hay, came rattling down the road from the opposite direction.
Clear the road!
Bellowed Count Caldwell, standing in his stirrups.
Make way for your queen!
The peasants obediently turned their cart into the roadside nettles. As she passed, Meve glanced towards it and froze. Atop the hay bale lay a badly wounded man gripped by fever. The thick, sweet stench of rot wafted from his bandaged legs.
Gods. Who did this to him?
Meve asked.
Bandits?
Nay, milady,
replied the cartman.
'Twere a beast. Out to the east, down Wetterton way, lies a boneyard, old as the elves, they say.
The peasant continued.
Clayton was setting snares round about there. Came running back to us, drenched in blood, rattling on about a long-haired wench come climbing out a grave. We's taken him to the good sisters of Melitele here on bridge. Perhaps they can help him.
I'm certain they can. And will.
Replied the queen, though just looking at the wounded wretch, she knew he'd expire before nightfall.
I'll speed you on your journey.
The queen whistled, and her mare resumed its trot.
Shall I send for a witcher, your grace?
Caldwell asked.
One of those freaks should make short work of the monster.
Until we apprehend the bandits, I shan't allow a single soul to leave our company. Even on such an important mission as finding a witcher.
Meve replied.
Any who did would be captured at once. But, if fate brings us near Wetterton, perhaps we'll see to this monstrous harridan ourselves.
Your grace, we've only just fought beasts and scarcely escaped with our lives. This she-beast will take a silver sword. Magic formulae.
Yet a dozen arbalists will have to suffice.
The queen said, calmly but firmly.
And please, Caldwell, do stiffen your spine a bit. Now onward.
Here ends the main part of the tutorial. Good luck. Okay, that doesn't sound promising, honestly. Where the hell is Wetterton? They said east. Am I crazy? This looks like a boneyard to me. This looks like nothing. East is to the right. Is there a boneyard or anything like that on the map? I need to remember Wetterton, or whatever it's called. I don't want to go there. But this is a puzzle battle. Fuck. Maybe this is the place. This is east. Alright. Yeah, there you go. Bunch of drowners. So, I guess I shouldn't go east. That was what I was going to, going east. Go east and northeast, actually, and go back down. Now, I think that's a bad idea, so let's go west. Yeah, they have scared me. With the whatever the hell that was. Creature beast. I don't know what happens if you lose a battle, actually. Maybe you don't die. Maybe if you lose a puzzle battle, you actually die. Because maybe it's on the battlefield in those cases. Oh, there is some sort of riot.
Of
Off to Wetterton, are ye? Bonnet tune that. Just the folk a be on shite.
They said east, or are the peasants unable to read a map? Or was he moving east from Wetterton? Maybe that's what he said and I misread. He was moving east from Wetterton towards the Melitele temple, which I guess is somewhere here. I understood Wetterton was east. This dude says we're going to Wetterton.
Off to Wetterton, are ye? Bonnet tune that. Just the folk a be on shite. Off to Wetterton, are ye?
Alright, let's see.
Just the folk a be on shite.
I don't think I'm going to encounter the monster. Holy shit, that's the cave. Obviously. Alright, let's not go towards the cave. Filthy non-humans.
The Queen ordered her company to halt. She then sent men to the town for supplies. Those sent returned more quickly than she'd assumed they would, their satchels empty, their mounts foaming at the mouth.
Your Majesty, the townsfolk have gone right mad. Herded all the elves and dwarves at Market Square. 'Tis a slaughter.
The Queen knew well that if she failed to intervene, the town's streets would flow with non-human blood. Just as she knew her meager force might not subdue an enraged crowd.
No, we want them to die. No, we're not going to defend any non-humans. Move without entering.
After some deliberation, the Queen turned to her force.
Cities and towns I've fought in. Narrow alleys I've seen more difficult to overrun than many a castle. For a handful of arbalists in high windows can wreak great carnage. Losses of a magnitude we cannot now abide.
Maeve's footmen dropped their gazes. They knew the decision their queen had reached. Quickly, they prepared to march. That evening, as Rayner drilled the troops, he found more than a dozen missing. They were the non-humans supporting Maeve's company, dwarven craftsmen, elven scouts and guides, who had disappeared quietly. It was clear to all they would not serve a monarch who held the lives of friends and kin in such low regard.
Okay. Whatever. Fuck you, dwarves and elves. People are settling down. Let's see what the dwarf says now.
We may be a wee bit shorter than ye, but our lives are worth just the same. Just the same. We may be a wee bit shorter than ye, but our lives are worth just the same.
Talk.
They should have stayed put neath their mount. We'd not have had no problem then. They should have stayed put neath their mount. We'd not have had no problem.
Alright, more points of interest. The crazy cave. So yeah, let's not come this way then. This is Wetterton and the Boneyard and whatever the hell is going on here.
In gratitude for the kindness you've shown us, please accept this modest offering. May it yet grow. We've a wise queen. Those non-humans need to be kept on a shore. We've a wise queen. Those non-humans
yes, very
need to be kept on a
wise.
shore lead.
Very wise queen. Alright, this must be a boneyard. I'm afraid of that cave as well. That's not... Ah, there you go, they say Wetterton. Shitty little place. Alright, so let's do what I had planned to first. So I wonder if you can actually call a witcher. Let's see if that comes up again. I will not go to the boneyard until I am pretty sure you cannot get a witcher or something like that. Let's say only after I deal with the people at the Sprola whatever's dogs.
Kneel and pay homage to the gods. You shall be rewarded. Melitele watches over us all, yet you do well to remind her through supplication. There is ever time for prayer, even as war rages all around. Pleased to see ye yearn for the holy word, milady. I'll keep ye in my prayers to the Mother Goddess.
Aha.
Melitele watches over us all, yet you do well to remind her through supplication. Kneel and pay homage to the gods. You shall be rewarded.
Alright, that is blocked. Ah, these are the keys that they mentioned. More notices. New markers added. Alright, let's see if we can... A locked item. A battle. Okay. Ah, someone broke in. Holy shit, a dragon. Jesus. Dragons, she-beasts. It's a wonder they are alive. The humans, I mean. Well, someone came and fucked up all the sisters here.
Traveling the high road, they heard the bells of a temple to Mother Melitele, situated at some distance. Neve turned towards Reynard.
What have we today? A sacred feast?
Not that I recall, Your Grace.
The Queen's brow darkened, her hands clenched into fists on her reins.
Then they sound the alarm. Follow me.
Stained glass shards glinted in the grass. Bits of down, ripped from quilts, wafted through the air. The priestesses gathered in the yard were seeing to wounded pilgrims, setting toppled, oft beheaded or armless statues back on their feet.
What happened here?
The strays of Spala fell upon us.
Sighed the prioress.
Stole the offerings, the monstrances, holy books. My lady, I implore you, come to our aid. Recover what's rightly ours.
Ever clever, Neve's scouts soon discovered the bandits' tracks. They led to some thick hazel groves east of the temple. The perfect place to hide, or to lie in ambush.
It's all come clear now. Sabotage. 'Twas the bandits who weakened the walls.
Of course they did.
The good mother warned us. Hard times lie ahead. The good mother warned us. Hard times lie ahead.
A thicket.
Wheel ruts. The strays, no doubt. They must be nearby.
A fucking ambush. That means they move first. Let's see if I can ambush them. More people praying. Let's see, where are we? Another puzzle battle. Apparently, going to cemeteries is a very bad idea in this world. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's deal with the bandits. They didn't seem to be particularly fierce. They have their slingers and some sort of cavalry. Light cavalry. Yeah, we're going to get ambushed soon. Alright, nothing of use. Let me check the map. Yeah, this must be some sort of encampment of the bandits. So I either go to a cemetery or face the bandits, and on the way back I can battle a freaking dragon. I don't think so. Alright, let's talk to the sister here.
The ravaged statues of the Good Mother, how dare they? The ravaged statues of the Good Mother, how dare they?
I guess praying here would boost my morale, but... Your Majesty, the priestesses of Melitel implore you to leave an offering. The Mother Goddess smiles upon those who bow before their altar and leave a gift of gold. Alright, they have not gained any cards. Seems like a good idea to get to some. It's a lot of money. Yeah, I think I need the cards. Alright. So we're farther away from our objective. Give me a second, please. Sorry about that. I will have to cut the stream short today, but I probably will stream later today as well. Alright, let's see what's up here. I wonder if I'm making a mistake exploring. It's probably a bad idea to explore. I doubt the game will not that's very far south. What is the furthest south? But that's crossing the river. I'm guessing they are going to return us. I don't know. But they can always fast travel. Alright, let's explore. I'm not going to fight the dragon, that's for sure. But let's explore and see what happens. If I'm going to die, better it be early in the playthrough. Yeah, this is the bandit camp. Those dudes are definitely the sprawl bastards. Not fond of the idea of attacking a fortified position, so let's not do that. Let's go north west. I'm not going to come close to it. Okay, so I have to leave it here for the moment. I will definitely come back later today. Another key. And we shall continue. Probably avoiding any fight I think might be my doom. But I have to go pick up something. And then I will take a rest. But yeah, probably in 6-7 hours I'll stream again. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you then. Very nice game overall. I think they could have done much better job with the tutorial. I think it's not as straightforward as they believed it is, but we shall see. Maybe it was the lack of reading the manual that really threw me off. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you later. Goodbye.